It's a beautiful day. I guess every day a beautiful day to vlog. But listen, yesterday, which is the vlog from before this one, I usually work doubles when I'm flipping a house, right? So I got a crew that pull up when they get off of work, and I got a crew that pull up early that don't have a job and go home to their family in the evening. So I usually try to get a midday nap. And make sure y'all understand that shit is like imperative, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, I'll probably be done killed myself. So the plumbing is literally almost done. I had the water bureau come through and put the water meter back on. Now it's time to hook up to it today. The kitchen has been drywalled, so now it's time to literally put all of the mud on and finish everything that was hung. And that'll get done today. I'm on my way to Home Depot right now. This is probably the best part of everything. I'm going to I took pictures of, let me see, I'm gonna show y'all. I took pictures of the sizes in the kitchen so that we'll be able to get our cabinets literally. So this is where the sink will be, and I got the size for that wall, 75 3/4. For this wall, 77. This wall, 48. This wall, 124 inches. This wall, 55 inches, right? So what we're going to do is give her all of these dimensions, and what she does is tells us how the kitchen will look best and how we should format it with cabinets and everything else, such as refrigerator, microwave, stove, and basically she does everything for us. What cabinets to put, like size wise and everything. Like this is probably the best part for me. And I'm actually putting the cabinets in, so you know this is gonna be even better. But aside from that, once all the drywall is done, I'm gonna make sure that it's sanded and stuff, and I'm gonna do the floors for the bathrooms. And once I do the floors, I'm gonna paint where the vanity and the toilets go. Follow me here, just so that we're able to do other stuff. We're able to keep plugging like appliances and stuff up while other things are getting done, so nobody is just sitting around. So if we paint behind the vanity, we could throw the vanity in. Paint behind the toilet, or where the toilet is, we could throw the toilet in. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, then we just gotta, you know what I mean? So that's gonna get painted first, and I'm planning on doing that by today. No, I'm lying. I said today, by this weekend. And then the rest of the house gonna get painted. I'm gonna take my time and paint the house. I usually spray the house, but with all that that wood material, I'm not gonna spray the house because I don't want to get none on that and mess that up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and roll the house, which I think is actually gonna be even easier. So I ain't really too much complaining about that. But look, I'm on my way to Home Depot right now. I'm gonna show you how the process on how it works when we get the cabinets done. So you don't really have to be an expert at it, like I said, as long as you know experts around.
The flippers, you only see the flippers at Home Depot.
This the flippers meeting, It's a flippers
We
meeting.
just chilling.
We just chilling.
That's what we do.
Feel me?
This what the flippers do, man.
Early.
Shout it out, baby.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's down there, young flipper down there.
We just chilling. Know what I'm saying? This the youngest in charge, YNIC.
Sure.
Feel me?
When they said catches at Home Depot.
Catches at Home Depot. That's a fact. Yeah, this the crib. This the crib away from the crib, you heard? My lady for the cabinet, she ain't even here no more. That shit is pain. I gotta go to a different Home Depot, deal with somebody else. I drove way out here just to see her, and she not even here. That's pain. But yeah, we got the flippers meeting at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and there you go. Yeah, that's fire. These pain. Made it out to the other Home Depot. Feel me? Second Home Depot within an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to put this post up of us at the other Home Depot. We had a flippers meeting today. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Post now. See who do the cabinets? La cabinete. Yeah. La cabinete. Hello. How you doing? Are you an appliance or cabinet?
I'm cabinets.
Cabinets. Okay. I usually go to. I think her name is Deborah and Gates,
Okay.
and she usually help me. But they said she's not in the department no more, so I said I might as well just come here. There's
Okay.
nobody over in cabinets as well
Okay.
at the Gates store. So I was wondering if you could help me decorate my kitchen.
We can. Do you have an appointment coming in? No. Okay. I just have an appointment coming in at about
Okay.
11.
Okay.
But Mario can help you. We
Okay.
usually work on appointments if we've got dedicated time for you.
Okay. Got you. Didn't even know that.
Well, it's a little different than when Gates is not near as with you. You can get
Right. How you doing, Mario?
Not bad. How you doing?
I'm good. Nice to meet you. I'm Quan.
Nice to meet you.
All right, pleasure. Yeah, I do vlogging, so like I basically record my real estate journey.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is like my favorite part of the whole process. But I have pictures of like each wall and the measurement of the wall.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so can I see that?
Definitely. You
I'm
want to
gonna
draw it out?
draw you like a sketch of what?
Sorry about that.
Fine. Thank you. So you got
Okay.
wall.
Well, we did the two different. So there's another thing.
Door.
There's a countertop.
You know what? I should have did that other way. So you got
Oh. Okay.
wall, door,
Okay.
wall,
Okay.
door, wall, door, wall. Alright, yeah, so it looks something like this, y'all. Hopefully that's a good little sketch, but from the pictures you'll be able to tell this wall is 75 3/4.
What are these squares you're doing?
That's like a door.
Okay,
It's a
that's a
door.
door.
Yeah, entrance door. This is the interior door. Interior door.
So the 75 3/4 is actually not the length of the wall. It's the usable space in between the two doors.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll be
This wall is 77.
Because I'm cutting off my lunch.
This one's 48 inches.
So it's
How much of
no,
the
I
bump
won't
up?
have someone.
How
You're
much?
like you're my
Oh,
first
shit.
person that
I
I'll
don't
do.
even remember. I didn't even. It's
Okay.
probably not even a
I look
foot.
forward to seeing this.
I wouldn't even
then.
say it's a foot. I got a picture of it, so we could probably
Okay.
get a good gauge. This wall is 124, and then this wall is 55.
Any windows in the room?
Yes, so there are 2 windows right here on the 124 wall.
Together. And do you know the height of them off the ground? Are you able to put cabinets underneath them? Or
Yeah, you can put cabinets underneath.
You can?
them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put cabinets underneath, and maybe even above.
Well, no one say above.
I mean, not above on the
either
side.
of it. Yeah.
This
I mean,
side
you
for
could-
sure, probably. This
Yeah.
side.
Do you have the measure of that window or placement of it on that one?
The measurements of that whole window is I think it was 69 by 40, meaning the 2 together.
Yeah, we're
69 by
wide.
40.
And was that with the window frame or with?
That's just the window.
Okay, so probably like 75. About that 124.
Yeah. So
But what kind of cabinets are you planning on doing? Like, what's this for? Give me a little backstory on it.
So this is a flip of mine. I'm doing a flip. I usually get the in stock shaker cabinets,
Okay, the Shaker Polar Whites,
shaker polar whites.
the Cortland.
Yeah, yep. Not the Hampton Bays shaker.
Well, it is Hampton Bay, but it's Cortland.
Shaker style.
Yeah, it's a shaker style.
Right,
The-
which is the square one.
Yep.
That one. So I usually get those.
Okay.
I am getting. That's irrelevant, but yeah. So yeah, this wall, like I said, is 124, but this has a door right here, so it'll. It's not even a door. It's like more of a walkway entrance. You know what I'm saying? I can show you what I mean.
Yeah.
right there where dude's standing at.
Okay.
So
And are you gonna frame the? Are you gonna like drywall those and have a frame around it, or is it just gonna be like flush?
it's gonna
To
be
the opening.
drywall with a frame around it.
Okay, so is the 75 3/4 the actual amount of usable space? Is that what it's gonna be?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about 75 and 70. Let's just say 73 or something like that.
Okay. Let's see.
Absolutely, you can, or you can do it over the phone if you like. The balance is 5
This the flippers man, huh?
What does help
just gonna get it ready.
in the future when you are like measuring out a room
Yeah.
and you got it like that? If you could like do the entire length of it and then give doors, and when you're doing the windows, figure in with the window frame and like
Got you.
corner of the wall to where it is, then we can make sure that the wall cabinets are going to fit evenly on
Right,
either side of the
right.
window, especially.
So we may not be able to put. I know for a fact we probably can't put cabinets on this side because these are windows right here. These are the windows.
Okay.
We definitely.
Where's your
won't-
plumbing at?
Right here.
Okay, it's on that wall that we got to do the sink.
Yep. So that's. Gonna
Is
be
it
our
going to
sink base.
be an electric range or gas range?
I would rather use an electric range.
Okay, and do you already have the electric set up for it to be in any location, or is that still?
I can.
to be-
I could do it from the ground. I got my electrician. He'll run it to the box from the ground.
Okay, so it's open right now. It hasn't been run anywhere in
Uh-uh.
particular. Okay,
Exactly. Yeah.
all right. And for this wall, you've got 55, and then what's that? That's a door, and then that's a opening on the other side of that door.
So this is an interior door. Yeah, I'm sorry, my sketch is terrible, but yeah, this is like a walkway right here, walking into the
so
kitchen.
walkway.
Same with this. This is like a little laundry room type thing right here. Yeah, so it's like a little laundry room, and then this is the living room in here, like all throughout here. So I was thinking maybe we do
Okay, that went through good. You're all set.
lazy Susan in this corner with a lazy Susan up top, and then like cabinets go all the way probably to about.
Those angle corner cabinets don't have any kind of lazy Susan thing in it for the wall ones that are in stock. It's just an angle one, but you could like put in a lazy Susan unit aftermarket if you want. But you
Well,
would have
also you're
these-
saying you just have corner cabinets.
Yeah,
That's
for,
fine.
for those Cortland Polar Whites, they just come with a standard adjustable shelf in there. But you could take those shelves out and you could put in a lazy Susan spin unit for the wall.
It don't got to be a spin unit, just a corner cabinet.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one that they got. So we'll just do that.
Yeah, like a L
Sure.
for this corner, and then a straight piece, and then maybe the stove right here and fridge right here. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. We'll draw the room out, see where it makes sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna assign some guesstimates to the spaces. I'm gonna do 32 for each of your
Doors.
openings. They might be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but just to draw this in here. This is going to have the window. We're going to guess that window at about 73.
69.
So it's 69, and then you're going to do probably 2.5 inches on either side. So let's do
Yeah.
74
Yep.
for the window. And what for placement, do you think it's evenly placed with about the same amount of space?
I think
or
the
is
same amount of space.
So we'll try it for evenly spaced.
But I know for sure this is no door. I mean, nothing will be able to go right here because the door is going to probably be right there.
Gotcha. And then we have, so it's 55, then an opening, and then another bit of straight run, and then we have this bump out here
Yeah.
on that one. And you think that this is about 10 inches that bumps out?
We
there?
could say that.
So we're gonna go this way though. Let's see, we have to match up with so if I'm gonna take this dimension here,
Mind if I turn the camera onto your screen?
Sure. Well, hold on 1 second. Let me get
Alright.
off of.
This the best part, y'all. I feel like Bob the Builder.
Let me just figure out what we're gonna do. If we've got for this other wall, if I'm gonna do 137 total for this side, we're gonna make this one 127. So we've got 55, then we'll do another. Spaces that we're thinking. Do you know ceiling height?
I don't.
Okay. Doesn't really matter if we're using in stock, because we'll just go with.
Can I put the camera on the screen or? Just so that
Sure.
they love this type of stuff, man.
This is an opening.
Yep.
That's a door.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the door.
Let me do these first. I'll ask you about some more.
Single interior door, yep. That one's flush, yeah. I was gonna say to the corner.
Well, actually, we wanted that one to be the door.
Say it again. That is a door too.
Yeah, but you wanted it to actually be a door that opens and closes, or is it supposed to be like a hallway?
It's a door that opens and closes.
Okay, so let me put in an actual door then. Yes, I can.
Yeah, door that opens and closes. Hallway.
And we're supposed to have 73 on that wall, so that works. Huh, wait a minute. Why is that one 76 instead of 77?
I mean, honestly, I think that's where I was projecting the stove to be at. So, I mean,
That's why. So that. That's why. And so those aren't going to add up to the same as this one. So would you rather have the two walls add up to 124 or 125? Because with the 48 and 76, then you've got the same as this side. If I do the 77 and 48, then we can't match up.
77 or 76 and 48, whatever works. Honestly, no big deal.
Okay, so then it'll make it match up with this 124. So we'll go with that for now.
Yeah,
I'd rather have it.
it's gonna be like a regular anyway, because you got windows right here, you know, and then like I said, I was thinking refrigerator right here, and
Okay.
then stove there.
Okay, let me just get the rest of the things stuck in here, and then we'll start putting the. You said this is how tall about?
From the ground.
Well, it's going to be with enough room for the cabinets to go under, so at least 35, well, 36,
Yeah, I think
off the
it's.
ground,
I think it's like
about 40.
the windows.
Yeah.
I think they're like 50. It might be like 50.
Off the ground?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it might be like maybe like
And,
48.
did you also have how tall they were measured up?
Yeah, they are. For sure, got that. They are. 40 inches high.
40?
Yep.
Alright. Got one more.
Yo, it look just like that. That's crazy.
Let's try and put some appliances in here. Gonna have a dishwasher?
No.
Are you gonna do a microwave above the range?
Yes.
Okay. We're thinking about the microwave here, so we'll attempt to put it here first. A large refrigerator, like a 36-inch wide by 7 inches tall.
I usually get the. Let me show you the refrigerator I usually get.
Okay.
I think it's on sale too. Oh yeah, it's at 700 right now. I gotta go get that. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's on sale. I'm gonna get like 3 of these. Matter of fact, my bad. The dimensions. 33-inch width.
Okay. Is it a side by side?
Nope, bottom load.
Okay.
Freezer.
Look kind of like that. That style.
Yep, look just like that. Identical.
And this is where you were thinking for the fridge, possibly?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. We'll start it with it there. And that's where your plumbing is, you said?
Yes.
Alright. So we'll start with the sink over there. Is it centered on that wall? Or-
Pretty much center, yeah. This is so fun. I love this, bro.
You gonna do a 36-inch sink base so that they can do like a double bowl sink since there's no dishwasher? Or do you have the
Sure.
small? Okay.
Double bowl for sure. Trying.
Get confused.
What's up, man?
I get confused. I can't
There's
remember
trouble.
where I sent
You
it.
deal with him?
Delroy? Yeah.
This yours? Make sure I get the right one. This is not mine. Somebody beside me is printing over here.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't by accident. This is his design.
The thing ending it like this is Rob doing something.
It didn't hurt. Yeah. It's a heavy duty one. I should switch that out with you. You know, keeps working. Mine jams up all the time. I've been able to do my cleaning.
And I'm gonna try and set up the other area the way you were kind of telling me you were thinking about that. Oh, it's this. Boy.
Okay, I just need you to sign off on this one. I'm gonna give you a copy of everything. Alright? So when it comes
So
out-
here's the area with the sink right now.
Yep.
This is the bump out there, the refrigerator, the oven where you were currently thinking about those appliances.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can fit with.
That look nice.
Let's see what we can fit with you.
Yep, like a corner cabinet. That looks beautiful, man. We would have to put a wall cabinet there, right?
What?
We would have to put a wall cabinet there, right?
I mean, you don't have to put a wall cabinet. You could. I'll show you what it would look like with it, and you could definitely not do a wall cabinet if you just want a base ones.
Yeah, I probably won't put the wall cabinet for there.
Okay, I'll let you see it with them first, and then you can decide on what you want to do.
Okay.
If you were going to,
I might actually have to for more cabinets.
you know, one thing I would say is if you did do this, you wouldn't have much space for the stove, and you wouldn't have any way to put cabinets next to it. So I don't know if I would really want that if it was me.
So what you thinking?
Saying you're probably going to want to put it over here along this wall.
What, the stove?
Yeah.
How come?
Because right here, you can't have like a base cabinet on the side of it.
Right.
On this side. Then you immediately have a bump out here, so you can't really put, you know, especially if you're trying to put the fridge here. You could possibly, I would say maybe do the range. Let's try it. It's not working currently with what we've got, so let's try and do that.
So you would suggest moving the stove over to the wall where the windows are?
No, not where the window is, because you can't
Put the range.
Yeah, you can't put an oven underneath a giant window.
Right.
You have no. That's not a. If anything, it would be on this side wall here. But then you're gonna limit the ability to do cabinets going around because you can't do. Show you.
I mean that the I don't.
Let's see first. We got 2 12s in there.
That actually don't look bad. But a 12 in the corner?
You would only have the cabinets facing this one direction because you, with the range here, you can't turn the corner with, because of how wide it would be.
Right.
So, let's just see if we can get. Let's do that. What I really want to do is put 9s over on this side so that you can get 12s on the other side and have it not be right to the doorway if you're going to do that there. But let me also see what we could do.
Move the fridge.
I just want to see first here. I don't think that would work. Let's see about the range on this wall.
What's up, brother man?
48 at 55 on that one.
Yeah, what time you thinking? Okay, I'm at Home Depot in Greece right now, but I'll definitely be there probably about maybe like around noon. Is that okay?
Actually, like that better.
I mean, right now I think it's just gonna be me and him. So you could bring a pizza, but I think it's only us for now. Pizza is cool. I haven't ate yet. That's fine. All right, some cheese. I only eat cheese. I don't eat pork. All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. See you soon. All right. That's a Sherwin-Williams guy. He coming to bring some painting, some customer service. That paint was amazing. I'm only using their paint from now on, though. It was great. You ever saw the difference between their paint?
No, No, I have not seen
It's
the
crazy.
market difference between their paint and their marquee. I know that there is a big difference, like even with our paint, when you get like the higher end brands.
Yeah.
There's
Opposed
huge.
to the.
Yeah, you know, if you get the marquee stuff that's one coat versus like the cheaper ones that are two coats, it's a huge amount of difference in the quality.
So now you think it moved the range from over there?
I want to at least just try and see where it's going to work best. Nowhere is perfect, and this isn't the best space, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get anything that's going to be perfect, but possibly do the fridge on the other wall. Let's see if we can do pantry. Should be able to do pantry.
What is that? The tall cabinet?
Yeah.
That expensive ass cabinet?
Fit that. Fit panel. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Nah, because they got to be against the wall, right?
Well, I need to get a panel on the other side, and there's just not enough room. Just want to see if you could get. At least you could do.
Thing about that is when you open that stove, it's going to be right at the.
Yeah, it's like everywhere sucks for that
Yeah.
stove. Yeah.
You don't think the best spot was originally over there? Or is that the worst spot?
I was not, I mean, then you also just have it right when you're coming in from this doorway, and you gotta walk, and the area just isn't the problem.
I mean, but see, this area is not like a common area. This
Okay.
is like a laundry room type deal, you know, like a fake laundry room. It's not a real laundry room. It's not even nothing in there. It's like it's like a pantry way.
But like putting it there, you need minimum of like 32 inches for a walkway,
Right,
and we're looking at, you know, you don't even have 23 inches.
right.
If you put the range there, and then so I can remove these cabinets and get more space, but then you are also, you know,
Removing
losing
cabinets,
losing
yeah.
the cabinets there.
Or what about fridge right there, stove right there?
Problem, the fridge sticks out even farther. So the
Than the
fridge
stove,
sticks
yeah.
out to like right here. Then you've got really no, you know, you can't even get into that.
You got a tape measure? I want to see the 22. I want to see just 22, like just to see. Yeah, that's nothing. And even if I go to what is those cabinets? 15s right there?
Yeah, so I mean, like, you would have to completely remove that one on the left.
Yeah. And that would look ugly. Maybe if we do 9s on each side? Because the same problem will actually be here.
If the range could be there and the plumbing could be there and go around, and then the fridge over there, that would probably be the best. Yeah, right.
The sink can't be there. That's
Yeah, the sink makes
That
it.
has to be the
That's yeah, it really does. That,
Yeah.
if the stove is there, it works.
Is that a door or?
This one,
Well, that's a window.
that's a window, but
the other
but
one's a door.
this
door?
It's like a walkway.
Yeah.
No, not a door.
Opening, yeah,
It's
It's
an
just
opening.
opening. Yeah.
When we say door, it
Yeah.
means a way
Opening.
you can walk through. It's
Yeah.
not a window.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
literally just like that.
Because sink needs to be on there.
Right underneath the window, right?
I was
mean,
thinking
that's
that too, but-
it's gonna. He's got his plumbing currently there. That's why we started with it there, but he does have the room gutted. So yeah,
It's gonna look weird.
yeah. So let me show you. Ideally, if we could get the
And then the fridge.
sink.
It's already the
Yeah,
thing is already.
Fridge goes right
Yep,
there. Yeah,
back there,
yeah,
and then
right
you can
back
do
there.
like a shallow pantry type thing.
So
like
what
that.
if we could do? What if we could do 2 9s on the side instead? So then that makes more room for this.
It doesn't still like fix the problem of everything else not fitting right in the locations. Like the best way. Let me show you if I can move the sink, and then I can give you that as an option, and you can still choose to do it however you want. We'll do it the other way after. Okay.
Okay,
So you'll
yeah.
have both options.
Got you.
And if you can't move it or whatever, you can't do this, then you can do that. But
Yeah, I
just
definitely
as an
can't move it.
option.
It's already there.
Okay.
That does look nice.
This is gonna definitely be the nicest way to fit everything. You know, you'll have this as an option, so you can think about it, you know, and see if there is a way. If not, you can't do what you can't do. So
Yeah, not 1,000% chance not for sure.
Yeah, that looks 100% better.
Yeah.
And you can, like, do you have, what type of countertop do you do?
I'm doing a granite.
Like, you could almost do it angle, like, after the sink area, and don't need a cabinet, but you can have it get kind of like
Angle, yeah.
So someone could put garbage or something.
Right,
underneath
right,
there.
right.
Just make sure you can still walk through,
Yeah.
but that would be an easier way to, but yeah, that looks better.
That does look great. Next time I'm gonna do this before I do the plumbing thing.
Apparently my appointment decided not to show up.
That happened.
That always happens. Well, whenever you don't meet someone.
Yeah,
It's
right.
hard to know. Oh, we're gonna be celluloid again.
He's sending more crap
Put it
on.
on another thing.
I'm gonna put on the countertop and give you elevations of this one because I think it's gonna be the best option. But you know, if you're stuck, then you're stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
And give you the other option, making it the best with what you gotta do. All right, let me just put this in here.
Still would be good to see for the content purposes, though,
Sure.
on how it could be.
And I'll make it
If you go on the back wall and
That
they kind of
looks
follow it
beautiful.
around.
Yeah.
definitely would be the way to set this room up the best.
That thing is beautiful.
So I'll print you out elevations and everything of this, and
Okay.
we'll do another one of. Okay, let me also.
So what I'm gonna do instead of the 15s on each side, I'm gonna put the 9s.
That is going to be a size that you would have to order. They don't sell those in stock.
9.
Yeah, you would check on the website and see how long. Sometimes you can get them in just like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not a size. 9s, 21s, and 27s we never have in stock.
Gotcha.
So those sizes you would need.
12s.
12s we got. Yep.
So maybe if I do 2 12s, that'll take away 6 inches, and I could just move it over a little bit, maybe.
I'll put it in. You can see. We can see what the measurement difference would be.
Okay.
What phone number do you want to save this under?
585-623-3298.
It's 2 discounts. They don't normally give 2 discounts. Usually the military discount is not the things that no one does. They don't have to do that. They don't have to.
Okay.
Essential Estates.
Yep.
Anything you want to call this?
That one is can't happen. We could do can't happen for that one.
All right.
Still is in effect, right? Yes, it's in effect. It's all one that says forward. It's the same thing, right?
That's because the quantity
That shit look gorgeous, dog. Damn.
check to see what it says.
Definitely will think about that next time. Gives me a better idea on what the plumbing under the window. Period.
Definitely would have been ideal.
Yeah.
That's the memorial.
I'll send it through for pricing, just so that we got that one too, and then
This is the one.
I'll do the one that we can do.
Okay.
Take this off. So I'm gonna throw it out.
I did yesterday. Yeah, I did yesterday.
I'll put it in the garbage for them. Because somebody gonna see it 5:28. It's finished on the 28th. I know I saw it somewhere.
Okay, so these are going to be photos and then a layout of this one. We're going to do now the realistic one since we've got plumbing in different spots and all that. We're going to go with that now. That's 55.
Okay.
Well, I'm due for a visit.
Yeah, I was about to say those were supposed to be like we
Yeah,
could drop.
those are
Like,
from the other one.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the design, those are still left. I was just moving the other parts. So we can shrink that down to, you're saying you want to try like doing a 12 on either side.
Yeah.
And could cheat a little bit away from that too by not even having it at, like centered. Well, let's see where it would be exactly centered on the wall.
Feel like it could work for for now maybe. How much space would that give us there again? Each way, whichever way.
Yeah, 24 right now.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so what is it? Okay. So what is in August and June? Let's keep it on.
Have to completely delete
Yeah,
it.
just completely get rid of it.
Now, how would it look? Ew.
He doesn't want to have a dishwasher, so they could give him a single bowl sink and make it.
Single bowl sink.
Yeah, you can get a smaller cabinet. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Because to not have a cabinet on the side kind of sucks.
yeah. It does. I know.
Yeah, let's do a single bowl. Let's try that. Yeah, didn't even think of that. That would take 6 inches away. And probably still be able to add the cabinet, huh?
You might be able to.
Didn't even think of that option.
Well, I was thinking about it, but the problem is, doing a single bowl. Well, you can at least get a workstation sink, something.
What I used to do is I had a wash bucket I put in.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean, like the problem is that we're giving so little countertop too. Is the whole thing that I'm thinking about.
that's 22.
Yeah, I know. It's a hard situation with the location, and like the thing is, you can kind of get the range over here and have it like butted right up against the doorway, but then that's no good. And
How much space is it now?
I would say I would probably take and do, but then you're gonna lose. I would probably put the range right here, then do the fridge over here. You are gonna lose some, but then you can put another cabinet right here. You could do a 30-inch cabinet. It's not gonna stick out as much.
Yeah. How much space is it now from here to here? Oops, sorry.
No problem.
All right.
That's better.
Yeah, we're at like 29.
And how does it look on the sketch?
No, it still have the wall cabinets in there. I just don't have them yet.
Say that again. Oh, the top
The
ones.
wall cabinets, yeah,
Yeah.
I still would have those in there. They're just not in there right now.
Yeah, you think that look good?
I think I would probably go with the range over there, a cabinet on the wall there, and then the fridge over here. Just because right now you got the fridge and the range next to each other, you got no countertop space for either.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, I know that's the problem. It's like everywhere there's a drawback to.
Besides that other spot with the
Yeah,
plumber.
besides the one spot where we've got there, that's the best.
What's the little work before? Like, when you see the dimensions.
Yeah.
It's in my appointments there.
I want to see. Let me call the plumber and see if it's.
Because you only got 48 there, and then you got the opening. And the thing is that we're guessing with these openings. He didn't have any of the openings sizes.
Cuz, what up, though?
What he did have, like, is he gave me the open.
Hey, yo,
the
quick question.
measurements
You know where
there,
I got the plumbing that already in
measurement
the
there,
kitchen?
and the measurements in between the doors.
Is it too late to move it to where that window
I
is in
tried
the
to set
kitchen?
everything up, just guessing what he didn't provide. I made up a lot of those.
I imagine. Now the 32 old house.
Yeah.
Old house based on
Yeah, from what I could see, but it's like he also did tear down to the studs and what I was looking at in the
so
picture.
32 might be pushing it.
It might be, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Can we do that?
But like, this is the measurement that he did have. That
All right,
that
all right.
wall right there.
All right.
Then he's got an opening on either side, and he's got 73 in between. For this one, he had the 55. No, he did not have 127. He had 55, and then
Okay. So,
I
all right,
figured
so whatever we
this
need, we could just get it from Home
by
Depot. and
taking
then
what
we'll
I
do
had
it
had
that.
there,
Because the way they doing the
taking
cabinets, that's the only way we
55,
can do it
and
for
then
real.
I
Yeah,
guess,
guesstimating on
yeah, everything
Okay.
else,
So
yeah.
we're very late.
Yes, that measurement he had, and then he had these two here, but they
Okay.
were wrong. He had
All right.
because I
All
had
right.
to do
Well,
it at
say less
76
then.
and
We're gonna do
48
that.
to make it go to that
All right, cuz.
because those
Alright.
two are one.
Yeah.
So he said he don't have a problem moving it. He'll do it.
Okay, so
You're better off.
you're way better off with that one. You can do that one. I'll print you out the pricing on that too.
You gotta get that 10% because it's like 11 cabinets. So
Yeah, you'll get the 10%. That's not on here right now. It's a printout. I'll print that out for you then. You're more the name can't happen. You're making it happen.
yeah, we literally making
You're
it happen.
making it happen.
Making it happen.
Would this be